Welcome back, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about Microsoft Office 365, where I will upload videos which would be related to Office 365 administration. I would request all of you to please subscribe and share my channel and my videos in your friend circle and to your colleagues who are willing to learn cloud services. So basically, first of all, we are going to discuss about here Office 365, where we will discuss about the components. Then I will show you how to create a free tenant account, where we will do our lab practice. I will show you how you will create and manage components for Office 365. Correct. So basically, first of all, what is Office 365? And when we are saying Office 365, so the picture which comes in our mind, okay, the kind of services which we will, or the features which we will get through Office 365. So first of all, Office 365 is a Microsoft cloud based productivity, or you can say collaboration service. It's a collaboration suite, or it's a productivity suite which delivers software as a service. Software as a service, that is SaaS. So SaaS would be your service principle which Office 365 is using here, and users across the globe, they can use this application. So there are four components, or you can say there are four areas on which Office 365 works. So first area is devices. So Microsoft 365, which supports a wide range of devices, where you will get user interface which supports different methods to interact with Office 365. So like which includes touch. Through touch you would be able to interact with Office 365 through pen, through mouse and keyboards. Correct. Similarly, next factor would be, next component would be cloud. So this would be a cloud service. So it is designed for the cloud, and this would be a on demand service. So you would be able to use Office 365 for your organization, and for your this would be a solution for your organization as compared to on-premise Exchange server as well. So where you will get Exchange server or your email and messaging system here on cloud as well. So you will get cloud productivity solution here, which will boost your efficiency or your business continuity. Correct. And you will get security, reliability, compliance. There are regulatory compliance standard which is associated with Microsoft, like ISO 27001. So we have EU model clauses. We have the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, like HIPAA. So General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. So these are the regulatory compliance. There are many more. So Azure is using, Microsoft Office 365 is using those regulatory compliance. So for security standards, which you will get into Microsoft Office 365. Similarly, the next factor is, so we have discussed about here the four components of Office 365. Let me write here Microsoft Office 365 core components. So first component is here, which is devices, which we have already discussed here. Second one is cloud. This would be a cloud based service. Third would be social media. And fourth would be control. So these are the four core components of your Office 365. So devices we have discussed here, cloud we have discussed here, social media. So you would be able to integrate your Office 365 with social networking into your organization. So by providing your news feeds and microblogging services, which can be extended with Yammer like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So you would be able to integrate social media as well with your Office 365. So that functionality you will get through social media. So this would be also a core component here. Then we have control. When we are saying control, so as compared to on-premise Exchange, we need a solution here on cloud as well. So you will get feature which would be like data loss prevention, DLP, as compared to on premises. You will get e-discovery similar to your on premise. You will get archiving, you will get data hold capabilities. So Office 365 which provide a secure and safe way for your organization through which you would be able to control your business data, and you would be able to apply compliance policies similar to Azure. So you would be able to apply compliance policies as well. You would be able to integrate your on-premise directory through your Office 365, online Office 365. You would be able to synchronize your on-premise mailboxes to all Office 365. So where you can create one hybrid solution, or you would be able to migrate your complete solution, complete infrastructure to cloud. Correct. So you can migrate your Exchange server on cloud on Office 365, or you can create one hybrid connectivity, hybrid solution where you have cloud Office 365 and you have your on-premise Exchange server as well. Correct. So we have the control through which we would be able to manage our business process. Correct. Through Office 365. When we are saying that Office 365, so what would be the components what which you will get, or the components which comes into your mind. So the first component which comes into our mind is cloud here, just because this would be a cloud service. So first component is cloud, second is Exchange, Exchange online. Third component, let me scroll. Third component would be Skype, Skype for business. And fourth one would be SharePoint, SharePoint online. And fifth one is Office 365 Pro Plus. So basically these are the components or the services which you will get with Office 365. These are the features basically which you will get. So definitely this would be a cloud service. So it's a cloud based service. So user would be able to access Office 365 from anywhere, because that is a cloud service. So it's a Exchange online where you would be able to manage your email. So this would be a email solution, email system for your organization. This would be their Skype for business which you are getting here. So you will get your instance messaging solution through which you would be able to, your users would be able to chat with each other. We have SharePoint online, so through which you would be able to share your documents. We have Office 365 Pro, through which you will get desktop version of your Office apps. Correct. So these are the features which you will get with Office 365. Now there are some collaboration services as well which you will get with Office 365. As I told you that that Office 365 is a productive service as well as it's a collaboration solution for your organization. So when we are saying collaboration solution, so we have few collaboration services through which you can use, like we can use Yammer. So through Yammer, as I told you, social media, if you remember, so you would be able to provide one solution, collaboration solution service to your users, through which you would be able to integrate your blogging sites, social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So for your enterprise, correct. Similarly, we have Flow, which is also a collaboration service. So Flow, which is a automation tool here inside Office 365, through which you would be able to do automation inside your Office 365. Like if you have to gather information about services, or if you need to take action on high priority mail, or you need to track something, so you can create automation through which you would be able to, or if you need to respond to some business critical mails, so you would be able to do this through automation through Flow, which you can use here. We have Power Apps here. So if you want to create your application for your organization, for your enterprise, or which you would be able to run on your mobile, for on your tabs, so you can use here Power Apps, through which you would be able to create your enterprise applications, which you would be able to access on your mobile and your tab on your desktop. Similarly, we have Teams, so which is also a collaboration service here, so which you can use for communication here. So we have Team here, so which is a mobile application for communication. You would be able for to sharing, for chatting, video calling, screen sharing, for presentation. You can use Microsoft Teams. Similarly, we have here Delve. So this Delve would be like a bookshelf where you would be able to store your documents. So from the different platforms, you would be able to integrate your different platform for your data or for your documents, and it would be like a bookshelf through which you would be able to access your documents. Similarly, we have Sway, so which is a reporting and presentation tool. So presentation platform here. Now the best part is you would be able to integrate your Office 365 with Power BI, so through which you can do analytics. So you will get the data about your Office 365, and you can integrate your Power BI tool with there are many tools, so through which you can integrate and you can do analytics. So these are the tools and services which you will get along with Office 365. Now in next session, in next video, I will show you how to create a free tier account on Office 365.